earning 5 total points, whereas AA Battery would have earned 2 total points for his team because he won game 2 in a 2 stock. It's a pretty simple format. It all makes sense. It's really exciting, I find, because it means that not only do game wins and set wins matter, but the strength in which you win them matters a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna chime in there and say this also favors depth in the roster, right? Every
Yeah.
stock matters, and one player can only get you a max of 8 points, 3 stocks, and the set. So it has to be on everyone else to carry their load throughout the entire match.
Yeah, that's a really important point. We've seen teams have a couple carries, but really fall apart toward the lower ends of their lineup. It's really, really important to have that consistency all the way through. I've definitely seen matches start out with like quadruple 2 stocks for one team, 12 points to 0, and the other team just comes back and wins it, right? We even had a match 2 weeks ago now where a team won more sets. They won 3 sets to 2, but they lost because of score, because the sets they won weren't dominant. But that being said, we are going to get into it here. We are into game 1. Remember, it is Matt Beach representing DePaul on this Banjo going up against AA Battery on the Cloud.
Yeah, and this is a battle of 2 heavyweights. AA Battery for Hawaii is one of their star performers. He has been one of the most consistent players on this roster, and so for him to come out game 1, this is a very important match for him.
Yeah, AA Battery, I watched play before, and it was really great. The thing I really noticed about him is he likes to hold on to the limit for the pressure. There's a big mentality with the new Cloud ever since its changes from Smash 4, where a lot of people see limit as disposable, and it's a tool to just throw out. You fish for it, it's going to run out anyway, but he has this mindset where as long as he has limit, the opponent has to respect it. And even if he doesn't throw it out, even if it just goes away, that's what, 20 seconds or something, 15 seconds of pressure on your opponent. They have to respect you, which is a mentality I've really liked seeing.
It's almost like being a quarterback in football. You have to have this in-game clock of how much time do I have remaining on my limit once I get it. And he's done a very good job of managing that, and the forwarder taking the first stock, but Matt Beach answering right back.
Yeah, no, really, really clean. Both players looking pretty evenly matched here so far. Even percent out the gate, but Matt Beach with a nice little combo earns himself 40% onto AA, but AA answers back pretty quickly, but not quite as hard.
Yeah, and what I like right now is that AA has done a very good job of controlling center stage and making Banjo, this awkward projectile character, kind of come to him.
Yeah, Banjo is this really weird mix of characters where he has these boxing tools, he has these projectiles, but he doesn't really excel at either. He's very jack-of-all-trades oriented, and it means it's kind of hard to use, but when you can use it effectively, he is a character that can do everything. And we see that here, 117% on AA Battery, double Matt Beach's percent, sending AA pretty solidly into kill range because Banjo does have those powerful kill options. AA has to be pretty safe or he's going to be losing Saki, but the Whiff Wonderwing will not be what does it.
Yeah, and AA is also not afraid to up B at a shield. You see him use that option a lot. It's fairly safe for Cloud most of the time, but it's also very committal. If it doesn't land, it's going to end up with the stock. But right there, Limit Cross Slash is absolutely going to take the stock at that percent.
Yeah, I was talking earlier about how AA likes to save limit, and those are the moments you're saving it for. You don't save it, you don't throw it out, you use it when it's guaranteed to get you value, and AA capitalizes. But Matt Beach answers back immediately in what's been a really, really close game 1 so far.
Yeah, and what a clean conversion from Matt Beach, to get those 2 quick neutral Bs in, and then that up tilt comes out so fast, and it does a surprising amount of knockback.
Gets a lot of knockback, but really great defensive gameplay from AA. Nets himself great punishes and out of shield options, so 35 to 105 means Matt Beach really has to be careful, especially with the limit online. Great read on the roll. We saw them just staring each other down. Matt Beach absolutely shaking panic rolls, and the cool-headed AA Battery reacts in time, gets the kill, and gets himself 1 stock, 1 point for his team.
That was such a clean read by AA Battery. Just stared him down with limit and said, okay, you're going to be right here. And immediately turns and does the cross slash to clean up game 1. Great stuff from both of those players. But, I mean, in the end, I think what really was telling was AA Battery's use of limit.
Yeah. It was really great, really close, but that last stock definitely opened up. It felt a lot of the time like AA was trying to find his footing. He was going for those consistent options like uppies out of shield, but they weren't quite connecting. And then it all came together during that last stock. He found the options he needed to find. And if that's how he's going to look going into game 2, it's not looking great for Matt Beach. But that being